art and science, creativity and passion, beauty and anatomy. Where most see a face, I see a canvas. This season, the spotlight is on artistry, the intersection of form and function, harmony and healing. Every facelift, rhinoplasty, and every transformation begins with an artist's eye and a surgeon's skill. Go behind the curtain, into the consultation room, the operating room, and the recovery journey. Witness real patients reclaim confidence and discover how beauty just isn't restored, it's reimagined. Because when medicine meets the soul of an artist, the results go beyond the surface. Leonardo da Vinci, he, in a lot of ways, has inspired me. And so when people think about him, he was a Renaissance man. And so when I think about Renaissance and what that means in that era, that epic of humanity, it was really about inspiring something and really bringing forth these concepts that were new. They were always there, but they were new. And so what do I mean when I say that? When people were thinking about drawing, things were becoming a little bit more photorealistic, right? The concepts, the oils, the paint brushes, the techniques that they were using, instead of just kind of creating forms, people started looking like people, right? Those concepts in terms of understanding shading and color and balance and form really inspire me even today. Leonardo da Vinci was an architect. He was an engineer. He loved music. And so his life, his work inspired me in a lot of the things that I do. And I like to think of myself as a Renaissance man. I like music, I like art, I like science, I like flight, all of these things. You know, he was a complex man, I'm complex, right? And so I like to think of myself as kind of a modern day Renaissance man, not to model his life exactly, but to think about those concepts and bring those forth every single day. So our next canvas is Dina. Dina comes all the way from Texas to Beverly Hills for some facial plastic surgery. Dina's daughter originally found me on social media and she said, "Mom, you gotta check this guy out. He might be able to help you." She'd been searching for a while to have some work done. She's previously had a brow lift. She had some skin cancer on her nose, which required some reconstruction. Kind of left her with some difficulty breathing. She also had skin cancer on her hand. She says, "Listen, I've spent years as a military vet and I want to make my skin and my face look better. All that time out in the sun has really caused a lot of wrinkles and damage to her skin, so I can't wait to rejuvenate her face." Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to Beverly Hills.
Thank you.
I want to take great care of you.
My name is Dina Jimenez. I am 61 years old and I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm from Oregon. I spent 31 years active duty military. I retired out of the military in 2015. I am here to get some cosmetic procedures done.
All right, so welcome to the office.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad I finally got here.
Tomorrow's your big day.
Yes.
I want to review with you what your plan is. What's your goal? What do you want to achieve with all of this surgery we're going to do?
Just kind of take away some of the damage that I have, really, is what I'm looking at. More useful, my skin, maybe smoother.
I'm going to help all of those things.
Okay.
So how did you find me? I'm going to look around.
So my daughter was scrolling social media and saw a post that you had.
Okay.
And showed it to me just to show me.
Beautiful. And you were like, that looks nice?
We were like, wow, look at that. That's amazing, the work he does. Because you took years off the person, but she still looked just like her. Because you see a lot of people that...
They look different. They look weird or strange.
Yes, they get work done and they don't look, And when we saw it, it was like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, I'm going to reach out. Let me do this.
Well, thanks.
And,
the rest is history.
Being in the military has just made me a better person, more versatile, more, I've experienced so many people from different cultures, different backgrounds, and I mean, you learn to depend on each other.
So I know you've had skin cancers before,
Yes.
maybe some other plastic surgery, but tell me a little bit about your nose and about where that other skin cancer was.
So the spot was like here, but they cut the whole here, and you can see they put the scar along my ridge.
Yep.
And in there.
I see exactly what they did. Yeah. So that is actually going to get improved with the first thing. The last thing we're going to do, the first thing we'll talk about, which is really going to resurface your skin, the CO2 laser. It's going to be amazing. So the laser's all this texture around your mouth, your nose, your cheek. The pigment on your chest is all going to uncover a baby sheet of skin. It's going to look amazing. You spend a lot of time out in the sun?
Yes, I spent, 31 years in the Army, and I used to be an avid runner. I used to run in the heat of the day all the time.
Well, thank you for your service.
So just being the life I've had, being in the military and being a runner, I spent many hours outdoors. What I love to do, it kept me outdoors, and a lot of sun exposure. And, you know, we didn't know back when I was growing up the effects that the sun really actually had on you. I've always been concerned about my skin, but I've had skin cancer twice. I had it on my nose and on my hand. And that really kind of woke me up to how much I really didn't take, not that I didn't take care of myself, because I did. We just didn't really know. We weren't taught, I guess is what it is. We might have known. We weren't taught that the damage that the sun can actually do to you. And by the time I learned that, you know, I started doing everything I could to help reverse the aging that I got from it, and do things to try and prevent any more skin cancer from ever coming.
But that sun took a damage, right?
Yes,
it took its toll.
It did. Yes,
so
it
the
did.
first thing is it puts you at risk for skin cancers, but it also creates this texture on your neck and these age spots. It accelerates things.
Yes.
So the laser is going to take you back. Even if we just did a laser, you probably look 10 years younger just from the laser. But we're not going to stop there. I'm going to make you look 30 years younger.
I'll take it.
So I don't know if 1995 was a good year for you.
Oh, my daughter was born.
Okay.
Oh, no. I take that back. She was born in 94.
Well, she was a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
So it was a good year.
Yeah.
What we're going to do to accomplish that, so look in the mirror. The other things that we spoke about is lifting your lip here, right? So right now, open your mouth gently. There's no tooth show. You have a really pretty shape, but we want to bring this back up. In your case, I also want to do a little bit of filler here because your lip is devolumized. You might be a little dehydrated, but I want to put a little bit of filler in your lip as well, okay? The laser is going to help tighten up your lower eyelids, so that's actually not bad. We don't need to do anything there, but we're going to take away this extra skin above the crease of your eye with that blepharoplasty. And then the big deal, right? We're going to lift everything up. So anything that is fallen, oh, look at that. It's just going to be so transformative. The facelift brings you here. The neck lift brings you here. You are going to break hearts. So Dina's here for consultation today. When I saw her on a virtual consultation, there was a couple things that I didn't really pick up on. So people typically reach out to my office, send me photos, and then I look at them, give them a general idea about what they might need. But then when we meet each other virtually, I give a little bit more detail. But sometimes it doesn't truly capture everything that I see in person, right? So when she came in, I could tell she's had a lot of issues with her nose. Now, the previous skin cancer and excision that she had done has caused weakness of her cartilage in her nose and to have her nose kind of deviate to one side. So when I saw this, the ENT in me, right, the ear, nose, and throat surgeon, right, the head and neck surgeon, I had to do something to make her nose breathe better because when she breathed in, her nostril just collapsed. So when you think about the art of plastic surgery, right, you have to think about the architecture of how all these structures relate. In architecture, right, if you study this stuff, you can find that a dome is one of the most strong structures in nature. It's found in nature, but we replicate that in art, right? You can see it in beautiful structures, churches, all across, ancient civilizations, right? A dome allows the forces to be distributed in a nice way. Where did we get that concept? We got it from our own tissue. So the lower lateral cartilage is almost like a dome in the nostril, and it keeps all that soft tissue up. When she had her skin cancer, that was removed and it caused weakness. So the dome collapsed. When the dome collapses, when she inhales, when she inspires, her nostril collapses. I've got to fix that. So I've got to put my thinking cap on. I've got to rebuild this cartilage somewhere. Where am I going to get some cartilage? Well, she's got 2 ears, and each ear is made of cartilage. It's gonna be crazy, dear.
Yes.
I also want to laser your hands if I can, because you had skin cancer on your hands, right?
Yeah, I had it here.
So it's gonna help that scar, but more than that, I want your hands matching your face. So the things that give away age are the hands and the face, right? You can have the most fit body in the world, but if the hands and the face don't look it, then...
I'll take it. That's
so
good.
That's the plan. Questions for me?
I mean, I've had pretty much all my questions when we had our consultation, and then I'll ask Jessica and Cleo things, and
everybody's been helpful.
Yes, I think. I mean, everybody's.
This is going to be one of my favorite results of all time, because there's such a pretty woman underneath all of this stuff that it's just like time. I just need to subtract it, and it's going to look so amazing. So thank you for letting me go on this journey with you. It's going to be amazing.
I'm excited
and
for it.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
What I would say to other women is, do not ever go without sunscreen. I mean, the message is sunscreen. My daughters use sunscreen all the time. They're adamant about putting it on because of the struggles that I've been through. So I would tell anybody, when you're younger, you don't see the effects of it. So you think there's no damage. Just like as we get old, you wear down your body. But when you're younger doing things, you don't see it, you don't feel it, but then eventually it catches up to you, but then it's too late. You can't go back, you can't do anything about it. So I would say to wear sunscreen, to wear hats, to wear glasses so you're not squinting and getting take care of yourself when you're outside.
Dina's plan is going to be a deep plane face and neck lift, a brow lift, an upper blepharoplasty, a fat transfer, an auricular ear cartilage graft to repair external nasal valve stenosis on her right nostril, and a lip lift. Not to mention, she's also going to get a CO2 laser.
It's nice to meet you in person.
I know. It's so good to meet you in person.
I feel like I know you.
I know you made it here safe.
So much.
Talked so much. You made it here safe.
Yes.
How was your flight?
The one I caught was good.
The one you caught was
the
good.
The one I got on was good. The one I didn't catch wasn't.
I know. I'm so happy you made it, though.
Yeah, thank you.
We have everything squared away with the hotel, so that's fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all set there, and then we're going to get those medications sent over. But how was meeting with Dr. Truesdale?
Oh, it was nice.
Yeah.
It kind of snuck up on me right there.
I know.
It was very nice meeting him. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. And do you have any more questions as of now?
No, I think all my questions have been answered. Everyone's been very helpful. You, Cleo, everyone has
I'm
pretty
glad.
much answered anything that I've had. So.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm ready.
I know. I cannot believe it's tomorrow.
I know.
And we just went from what? A couple months ago, your daughter finding us on Instagram, and now we're here in person. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Time just flies.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just, because it's not anything I ever said, I'm going to do this. And here I am doing this.
Exactly. Well, I cannot wait, and I'm so excited for you. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good. So I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay.
I think we're ready to start something new. Okay, so I know you and I have been talking for a long time about something.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a new business.
Okay.
And I think it's going to complement what we do at TFPS very well. I want to finally launch our own skincare.
Yes. I was just thinking about this.
Okay.
It's time.
Yeah, I know before, we were kind of apprehensive because we have something that works really well in the office, but it was kind of daunting thinking about from the ground up, how would we design it?
Manufacturing,
what would I put
products,
in
labels.
it? Distribution, all of that. I think we have enough bandwidth now to try to figure that out, and people are asking for it. And it would also be really nice to have something medical grade, good enough for any patient of mine that is more accessible in price point too. So
I love what we have, but it's pretty pricey.
I think we start trying to figure this out. So
I'm ready.
I'll need your help to put this together.
I'd love to do that. Come up with the name and the branding. I'd love to do that. Yeah.
Colors, website, trademarking,
logo,
everything.
Yes.
I mean, it's really going to be a whole different set of skills that we get to flex.
Yes.
So let's do it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited.
This is a surgical laser. Surgical lasers come in different forms. I like to think of the laser as a blending tool and an eraser. It can erase fine lines, wrinkles by vaporizing tissue. It can stimulate the skin to contract so it can tighten. It can morph, it can transform tissue. It's like that Photoshop button that can shrink things down. It can take away or polish off fine lines and blemishes. So for patients with extensive sun damage, for fine lines, wrinkles, a lot of that damage from the sun translates to our skin. This can help me uncover. I'm literally lifting that damage from their skin. And so, very amazing tool. So Dina's back. Our canvas has returned. Let's see how our blending tool has really worked out. Oh my gosh.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome back. So it's been
A little over a month and a half, maybe 5th of March.
That's wild. So how's life been for you? How's the recovery? How's everything?
It was a struggle.
It was hard,
at first.
right? Yes.
Yeah. At first, I actually was like, oh my god.
What did I do?
Yes.
What did I do? I remember. Yeah. I mean, you were quite swollen in your skin,
And it just seemed like I was red forever.
but it was worth it.
Yes.
Look at this skin now.
Yes.
She had a little bit of a complication because her skin, after the laser, really rebelled. She had a little bit of an acne breakout, caused some itchiness. So I had to hand hold her a little bit. We had to give her a little bit of a steroid cream, a little bit of ointment. Now she's feeling much better. So let me review. Let me think back. So we did we do a brow lift?
Yes.
So we did your brows, which are in a beautiful position. We did your upper eyelids. Close your eyes. Wonderful. And you have very little makeup on, which is great.
I cover these because they're still so red. You
Still a little red.
But
I'm saying
other
your
than that, I don't wear
skin,
makeup.
like, you don't really have any makeup. You don't have any makeup on, do you?
Just something right here
Just
to cover
over there?
those. That's it.
That's fantastic. And then we did your nose. How's your breathing?
So my breathing is good, and I think I'm good. If people see from here, you can still see the
Right.
the deviated, but from the front, I think it's better than it was when I first saw it.
Right. So what we did was the alar batten graft, and it doesn't completely shift over the nose completely. It looked worse before because of the swelling and everything.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to spring open your nasal airway, which was when you sniffed.
It did.
Yes. When you sniffed in, it kind of.
So I think that him being an artist is the key reason that he gets the results that he does, because he takes each person and each person is its own canvas, and he sees how he can mold that canvas and fix it into a piece of art. And I believe that's why he's a successful plastic surgeon, because he's an artist. Oh my, I need this.
Is your daughter
picture.
here?
No, she moved to Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll text it to her.
I need this picture.
Watch this. This is just the beginning.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
And I look at myself now and I'm like, do I really look that different? Oh my God. So when I got here yesterday, I took an Uber from the airport to the hotel. And the driver was like hitting on me and this and this. And then he was saying, I said, you always lived here? He said, yeah, 43 years or something. And I was like, oh, okay. And nowhere else? He said, no. And then I was talking about my daughter. He said, how old's your daughter? I said, 36. He said, oh, because he was 142. He was asking if I wanted to go out and do this.
There you go.
I was
you
like,
didn't have to tell. Now your daughter is 5, 10.
No. But it was just funny. But everywhere I go, and that's I'm still the same person I ever was, but people
look at this though. This is crazy. They treat you differently.
They do.
I mean, you look like your own daughter here. Actually, look at your eyes. All of that extra skin. Look at your brow position too. She looks amazing. Her skin is stunning. She's brighter. She has more youthfulness. She looks amazing. All of the itchiness, all of the acne that she had after the laser is gone, and it's revealed beautiful skin. Not to mention, she can now breathe better. Her nostril isn't collapsing. That dome, that structure that we put in, that architecture, right? It's working, right? So I'm not just an artist, I guess I'm an architect too, but for the face, for the nose. I'm super excited. Her daughter hasn't been able to come, but I remember speaking to her on the phone. She's happy. The photos that she's been sending, she feels natural. She feels like people are looking at her and seeing her for as she is.
I use lotion. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so like now I have no makeup on. I'm very simple person. I think that just the results I have, I'm fresh, my face looks fresh without having any makeup. So I'm not glamorous like when you put all the makeup, but this is who I am, and I'm confident with that. Oh, when I look in a mirror and see a future, I'm getting ready to retire, and I'm gonna travel, and I'm gonna just enjoy my life and live each day to the fullest. That's what I see with my future. I wasn't sure what I was expecting. I was hopeful that this was the result I would get, so I'm happy that it is.